Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Rita Simplifies Tech. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to create a Google account. I know most people already have Google account, but you might be thinking whether there are possibilities for you to have more Google account, or maybe you're new to the internet and you don't have a Google account. So I'm going to be showing you how to create one. Google accounts are very useful. If you're thinking of using an Android phone, you will need a Google account to use Play Store. And if you want to create a YouTube channel, you will also need a YouTube account. Sorry, a Google account for that. So I'm just going to show you different ways of creating a Google account if you're a complete beginner or you want to add maybe a business email or a personal email alongside your current email addresses. So I'm just going to show you what is there. So right now I'm logged in into one of my Gmail accounts, the Gmail account for this channel. I'm currently logged in into the Gmail account right now. Number one way of creating another Gmail account, if you already have a Gmail account, is to click on this icon where it shows your profile picture, or if you don't have a profile picture, it will be like an image, like a person's image. So you just click on that. You can see I have a bunch of email addresses, all are all Google email addresses. So I'll just click on add another account and it takes me to this page, but I'm not going to be signing in into any of these accounts. I want to create another account, so I'll click on create account, and it's asking me, do I want to create it for myself or do I want to create it to manage my business? So personally, I'm doing this for myself. It's not for any business. I'm just going to add another Gmail account as an example, but if you are trying to create it for your business, so you can go ahead and click on that, but I'm going to select this for myself. As you can see, we have this form presented to us so we can fill in our details and get our accounts up and running. So that is number one method. That is if you already have a Gmail account. But if you don't and you are new, you want to create a new Gmail account, you just open a new tab and search create Google account and hit enter. So I'm going to select this first one because as you can see, it's showing me accounts of Google and it's saying sign up. So I'll just go and click on this, and it brings me to this same form where I had this same form that I have here in this tab. So you can see that that is another method of creating a Google account. Either you start from your Gmail or you go to the web browser and go directly to do that. Or if you have Google Chrome, you could actually come to Google Chrome, and Google Chrome also has this icon here. That is, if you have a if you have a Gmail account connected to it, so you could just go ahead and click on it, and then you'll be able to, if you click on it, it will also bring you to what we have here, and then you can proceed with adding another account and you still land on this same page. So since we are on this page, I'll just go ahead and fill out the form and show you what and what not to do. So I will just go right and select and type in my, which name will I, let me say Joy, and my last name is Always, and then I'll just go and say Joy Always 247 at gmail.com. So that's a cool username, man. So he's saying that that username is already taken. Um I have to use another one. So these are the available suggestions. Joy Always 656. So I'm just going to go with the first one. I always like to use my username, my first name and my last name to form my username. That way it looks more professional. But if you want it for a casual, maybe just to sort some of your stuff and all that, so you can actually do casual, maybe baby girl for life, or any of those things. And why not, you can actually create any Gmail, use any username you actually seem fit to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert my password. And if I want to show the password, is fine, I can do it. Or no, it's not compulsory, it's not a compulsory thing to do. It's just for you, it's just for your own personal use to know whether you've typed in the correct password in the two feeds or not. So I'm just going to click on next. It's asking me to save the password, but not now. I'm not saving it, I'm still going to change it. So now, this step is not all, it doesn't always appear, because it's not always you verify your phone number, because there are sometimes when you try to create a Gmail account, it doesn't ask you to verify phone number, it's optional. But most times when you've tried creating multiple accounts, it will not ask you to verify, just to be sure that you are not a robot, or it's not a bot that is trying to fill up these things. So you just have to verify your number. That is if it brings you to this page. But if it doesn't bring you to this page, then it will be the other page where you, the phone number is optional and your recovery email is optional. Then you have to fill in your date of birth and the rest. But now it's asking me to verify my phone number, so I'll get a text, and then before I'll be able to continue the application. So you just have to select your country, because all each of the country has a phone number code. So you select your country and then you put in your number. So I'm just going to quickly put in my number, and then click on next. Send that number to my phone, and what I have to do is to quickly put the number I got, the Google verification I got. So it's starting with J and 351274. Yeah, that's it. So I will click on this. This is the page I was trying to talk about, that not always it asks you to verify your number before it brings you to this page. Sometimes it don't ask you and it just brings you to this page, and you can go ahead and fill the form. So I've given you two ways of doing it. If you see that, it's completely fine, put in your number and come to this place. But if you don't see that, then you can also see this page where you can put in your number and your recovery email address. So I'm not going to put in my number, I'm not going to put in a recovery email, because after this video I'll probably have to delete this account. So I'll just put in, the next thing is to put in your birthday and your gender. So it's always good to put in the one you can remember, because this information are necessary. For example, if you want to recover your account, if there is anything, it might ask you for this information. So it's always good to put an information, and I think you have to be 18 years or so before you can have a Google account, or else you need parental consent before you can have a Google account. So if you are putting in this, so it's something you have to bear in mind. So I'm just going to put in my birth month, my birth year, and the year. Let me say I was born in 2000. So I'll just go ahead and put in my gender. You can put female, male, rather not to say so. I am a female. Select female and then next. And then all you have to do now is to choose your personalization settings. I always like to go express, or if you want to configure, you do the 5 step. Fine, it's cool, you can do that. But these things are things that you can revisit and change as time goes on. So I'll just go ahead and click express, click on next. Then I have to confirm my personalization settings. So I'll just scroll down and click on confirm. But if I'm not happy with any of these things, I can as well go ahead to change it. So I'll just click on confirm, and now I have to agree to Google privacy and terms of service. So you can go ahead and you can go ahead and read all of those things, so you know what you're accepting and all that. Is always a good practice to go ahead and read those things, just in case there's a breach of policy. So just because of legal terms and legal stuff, so you can go ahead and read it. But for this video, I won't be bugging you with all of that, so I'll just click on I agree. As you can see, our account is ready, and we just have to allow these smart features. So it's also always good to continue with the smart features, because you'll be able to have automatic email filtering, smart reply in emails. You can just, is optional, you can decide to allow the smart features, chats, meet to use your data, or you turn it off. So I always click allow, continue with smart features, but depends on you. You can change anything. It's not like it's something that is rigid, you can't change. So I'll go with the continue with smart feature and click on next, and then personalize other Google products with Gmail. So I'll just click on that, personalize it as well. Done. These things are things that you can go ahead and change. So it's asking me to create a new meeting, or if I want to join a meeting or all that. So Google also have this feature, this Google Meet, that you can have virtual meeting just like Zoom, the popular one. So Google also has that. You can actually create meeting and join a meeting. In my workplace, that's what we use at work to do virtual meetings. If you want to meet with a client, you want to meet with your colleagues, even as you work from home. So that is what we use basically in my workplace. So it's also something that you could consider is free to use and all of that. So yeah, that is the end of this video. We can see that uh we've created our Google account, and we can now send our emails. If you want to compose an email, we can compose, use this compose button to compose our emails, put the email address of the person we want to send to, the subject, then get the body of the letter. If you want an attachment, a link, there are just so many things. Maybe in subsequent video I'll be showing you. In case you don't know how to do it, I'll make a video show you how to go about it. So yeah, there are a whole lot of things with the Google account. If you click on these Google apps, this button here, you could see there are just a whole lot of apps that you can use. You can use YouTube if you want to create an account. If you want to create a channel, you can use this to create a channel. Google Play Store here. There's Google Translate, there's Google Chrome, Duo, Photos. There's just a whole lot of apps for your use here. And there's also these Google Docs, Sheets, Slide, what Microsoft Office will give you. There's this Hangout chat feature as well. There's Google Duo. There are just a whole lot of apps that I personally use every day in my life, and it has been amazing. So I do hope you enjoyed this video and you've learned a lot from this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below what you like about the video, and what you've learned today in this video, and also share with your friends. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel for more of these insightful tutorials. Thank you so much, and bye.